Hi everyone. Today we're going to read a Peppa Pig book called Goodnight Peppa. Now subscribe to my channel, press that red button and follow me. We'll be reading even more Peppa Pig books. This is part 1, so we'll read the first half and then there'll be another video with the second half. Okay, so do follow and find that second part 2 video later. So let's begin. Once upon a time, Granny and Grandpa Pig came round for dinner. It was almost time for Peppa and George to go to bed. Yawn, yawned Daddy Pig very loudly while they were eating. Hee hee hee, everyone giggled. Ho ho ho, sorry, snorted Daddy Pig. I'm a little tired. Peppa and George weren't tired at all. Can we jump in Puddles for just a tiny bit? Asked Peppa. Please. Okay, said Daddy Pig, but you must come in at bath time. Peppa and George loved jumping in muddy puddles. They jumped up and down until they were covered in mud. Peppa, George, called Daddy Pig, you must be feeling sleepy after all that jumping. Let's get you in the bath. But Daddy, we are not even a little bit sleepy, replied Peppa. Peppa and George splashed in the bath until they were both nice and clean. I think bath time is over, said Daddy Pig, dripping wet. You must be tired after all that splashing. We're not even a little bit tired, cried Peppa, splashing Daddy Pig again. Snort, snort, laughed George. Daddy Pig was soaked. Peppa and George hopped out of the bath. They dried off and put their pyjamas on very slowly. Then they brushed their teeth for an extra long time. Brush, brush, brush. Quick, wash your faces. Granny Pig wants to tuck you into bed, said Mummy Pig. Yippee, cheered Peppa. Gangig, cheered George. Peppa and George were finally ready for bed. They said good night to Mummy and Daddy Pig and found Granny Pig in their room. Come on, little ones, said Granny Pig. It's bedtime. Hop in. I can't go to bed without Teddy, said Peppa. Dinosaur, sobbed George. So Granny Pig found Teddy and Mr. Dinosaur and tucked everyone in. Good night, Peppa and Teddy, said Granny Pig. Good night, George and Mr. Dinosaur. But we are not even the tiniest bit sleepy, Granny, said Peppa. I see, said Granny Pig. I wonder what will make you sleepy. Can you tell us a bedtime story? Asked Peppa. Of course, Peppa, replied Granny Pig, as long as you promise to go to sleep as soon as the story ends. We promise, cried Peppa. Peppa and George loved bedtime stories. Granny Pig began telling a story. Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess called Peppa, interrupted Peppa. Yes, said Granny Pig, and Sir George the brave knight. Peppa interrupted again. Hee giggled George. Granny Pig carried on. Princess Peppa and Sir George lived in a castle. A great big castle in the sky, said Peppa. Granny Pig tried to finish the story. Princess Peppa and Sir George had been playing all day in the castle and were very tired. Then the king arrived, cheered Peppa, and a cook and a wizard and a scary dragon dinosaur. Dinosaur, added George. Brrr. And the cook made them all a giant picnic with sandwiches, cakes, jelly. Peppa listed all of the foods she could think of. I will continue the next part of this book in my next video, so do follow me and subscribe to my channel where you'll find part 2 of Peppa Pig and bedtime stories. So do subscribe and find that video and let's finish that story. Bye bye for now.